Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So, back in February, I let you know that Google Chrome was going to be getting a delete browsing data dialog UR change, which was currently being tested behind a flag in Chrome Canary 135, which back then was the latest preview version. Now, I'll leave that video linked down below and in the end screen because it gives us a kind of a comparison between the stable versions, delete browsing data dialog and menu, and the preview versions. So go check that out if you want that comparison. But if we now head over to Chrome Canary 136, which is the latest preview version, just to let you know now that the feature now is actually working, where when I posted previously, although the flag was available, nothing was actually live and was working. So if I head to my main menu, delete browsing data, you can see things are looking a little bit different to what they currently are in the stable. And go check that other video out to see the comparison. So as you know, this menu allows you to clear different types of browsing data, like your history, cookies and site data, cached images, and so on. And here we can see that this new menu has a couple of new changes, where I think the first thing is that the interface, the user interface, is a lot cleaner. And it also replaces the basic and advanced tabs, because in the stable version, you've got a basic and an advanced. So I don't know if that's going to be added in the future, because it's still early days. So this is very much still in its infancy. Here we've got a show more button at the bottom, but if you click on it, it actually does nothing. Okay. And the option to delete all saved passwords at once has been removed. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options in the preview version, and we've actually got 8 in the stable. And as I mentioned previously, the option to delete all saved passwords, there's a good chance that's going to be moving into the password manager. So that means that you won't accidentally delete your passwords using this menu. You have to go through a couple of extra steps to actually delete your passwords, which I think will be a nice move. And there are a couple of things at this stage that are still missing in this new user interface. The time frame range. So in the stable, you've got last hour, 24 hours, 7 days, and so on. That's not currently available, but it may also be added in a future update. And the delete data button at this stage isn't working. So if you click on this, it'll do nothing. So those are a couple of the changes and what's missing, because as mentioned, this has just made its way into an actual experimental feature, where previously the actual flag did nothing. Now, while we are talking about the experimental flag, if we head into our experimental features, this is the flag if you are trying out features and testing features in Chrome Canary. Revamped delete browsing data dialog. Make sure that's enabled, else you will not get that showing up in Chrome Canary. So I must be honest, I actually quite like this new interface. I think it's a lot cleaner than it currently is, but obviously they've stripped out a lot of the different options as mentioned for last day, last 24 hours, and so on. So I think that will eventually come back, but I like this cleaner look, and I hope that this actually does come to the stable version. And I think eventually popping the delete all saved passwords and placing that into the password manager, I think will be a safer option. But still early days, keeping my eye on this, and I'll let you know when the info becomes available. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.